Welcome back to another episode of the Rockstar Reacts. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know who got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. All right, man, let's get into this. Wack coming out on the Wack100 show, basically trying to pull away from this situation as far as possible. Now, the situation at hand is the Big U Future Airport situation, right? That Wack has been talking about for years, and now he's implicated Big U in this particular situation, in this story. And they saying that it's a overact. It's an overact, so it's not a charge. This is more towards his character, saying that these things could be true about him, right? But a lot of people have a lot to say otherwise. You know, even myself, I just don't trust it. With that being said, let's get into the content at hand. You know, where Adam brings it up to Wack now, face to face, and watch the deflection. You know, pay attention to the deflection. Pay attention to the no accountability. You know, this guy just runs his mouth, and now he's backpedaling as we speak. But yeah, let's get into it because Adam lays it out for him. Hey, what you been doing, buddy? You know, why you not arrested damn near? You know? So, with that being said, let's get into the conversation at hand. Y'all know what it is. If you tuned in, give it a thumbs up. Right now, let's get into the content. This is Rockstar Reacts on Smut Free TV.
They said we're live. We're live.
Live.
How you feeling, buddy?
All right.
It's been a tough week, huh?
Who? No, not really.
Feds are cracking down on you. You can't be chasing future Hendrix around the airport, buddy.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what? I read that. One of his I know which one of his homies did it.
Adam out the gate is clowning. You know what I'm saying? Out the gate, he clowning. Hey, you can't be chasing future around the airport. And what did Wack do? Oh, yeah, you know, it's one of his homeboy. He telling on the next person who claimed to be telling. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
No, not really.
Feds are cracking down on you. You can't be chasing future Hendrix around the airport, buddy.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what? I read that. One of his I know which one of his homies did it.
You're getting your just desserts.
No, this real shit.
You were there.
No,
you
I was
did
definitely
it.
there.
You did it.
No, but the crazy part about it is
Criminal.
one of his homies told the feds that.
One of Future's homies.
That ain't got nothing to do with Future. One of Big U homies.
Ah.
I'm gonna tell you how I know.
I'm going to tell you how I know. Yeah, we know how you know because you the police. That's how we know how you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you how I know. We don't care how you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, like, this crazy right here. Let's go.
Okay.
I know who was running with Big U back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I know who he's talking to and conversing with.
Okay.
And I think maybe Big U might have kind of, if he did tell dude a little white lie, I'm gonna tell you why. He was never touched. See, he was never touched.
Because he ran down the tarmac, right?
He was trotting. He was never touched. That's the crazy part. So when I'm reading it, and it says Big U and his homies, and then it said he was assaulted. Now, a couple days before that, I think you pulled it up before him and his security got took off onto the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was in Hollywood, but when I'm reading it, all the shit, like it got one thing in there where they're saying the other dude had a gun, where they went to a weed shop. These is all his codees. Everybody that's out on bail, right? Because he was never touched. And it's not a charge, it's an overt act. They ain't charging for no assault on Future. A lot of these motherfuckers is dumb. It's an overt but
but they're adding it to the case against Big U, right?
No, it's really like goes towards character.
Okay.
It's not a charge. Like he doesn't have a assault charge on Future.
Oh. Okay.
This is why when everybody's saying Future told in this, Future's not Future or Sierra, she was there. Will say dude was assaulted.
Okay.
There's no way they can say that.
And what was?
I mean, if that's the case, then why would you even say the story the way you said the story? That don't even make sense to us. Like, you put it out there that you chased him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made this whole crazy James Bond type action flick. You know what I'm saying? Just made up script to appease your audience on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You didn't think it was gonna get this big? Or what? Like I don't understand it, man. Let's get to it.
Your involvement in this then?
I'm the one. I talked to Future.
But you're mentioned in the paperwork?
I'm not mentioned. Paperwork.
What did you say to? But then why is everybody putting your name in it?
Because I told this story years ago.
Oh yeah.
I told the story years ago.
Okay.
Right. So they're saying, oh, this is what Wack said. So in their head, if you go listen, Wack always said, Big U didn't do shit.
Right.
He stayed behind. So for them to have some shit in there, unless a whole nother situation happened.
Right.
That I don't know about. But Future was not touched, assaulted, nothing.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like he's trying to make excuses. You told Big U take Sierra and I'll take Future. That's exactly what we heard in the audio. You take her, I'll take him. So what that sound like? You know what I'm saying? And you collecting a debt. This ain't even your money. You know what I'm saying? This is pure extortion on your behalf if you want to be technical. Let's go.
Okay.
It was a conversation.
A little jog.
A little trot.
Chase after him a little bit.
It was a little trot.
Okay.
You know, you ain't finna be running through LAX.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do
it's
that.
Awkward.
It was a little trot. You know what I mean? So it was something that people wouldn't notice. But when I seen he was assaulted, I said one of his homeboys, all that shit, bro. One of his homeboys and took that, and he's gonna take the stand and testify to that. He can't testify he was there, because that's where it's fucked up at. But I don't think it's gonna be testifying because it's an overt act, because we were already checked in. So whoever that is would have to say they were in the airport.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that whole thing though is like that's the only new federal charge that they added?
No.
What else did they add?
Oh, you keep saying federal charges. Federal charges is sex trafficking, I think attempted murder, a plot for murder for hire on the witness, which is monster.
But that's current, right?
Yeah, this current now. This is the real charges.
Yeah.
New charges. So I guess the taco lady probably went and told about some more delivered the shit.
Okay.
Because she trying to get out of it. And I don't know why Big U went for the play.
What was the play?
Because they said he hired 2 Bloods in there, right? To go unalive Monster. But see,
Speaking on it, Big U is being charged with extortion on Future because Wack said that he owed Trick money. So if Wack don't get charged, we know why.
Big U doesn't have a charge, you dummy. Show me the charge of Big U with extortion Future. First of all, you need Future.
No, see, I'm tired of these people deflecting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The overact, whatever they just brought up, these new charges within the overact, right? Now, he's saying this is towards their character. Okay, right. Now, if they can prove that these overacts are true, it could turn into conspiracy and charge them for these crimes. So I don't care what they saying, bro. Like they can say all they want to say. Oh, it's not a charge yet. It's not a yet. Yet is the exact word. It's not a charge. If they can prove that these are true, if they can figure it out and pinpoint and they will charge Big U with these charges. Like, what don't people understand about that? Okay, yeah, of course they're gonna say XYZ, XYZ, but you don't think they're doing investigative research? You don't think they're trying to put the pieces together to make some stick out of these overall acts? Come on, let's be for real.
Second of all, Future never paid Trick.
But they're using your words to like make these statements, right?
Didn't say all my words.
Yeah.
Future tossed his phone.
Right.
It was somebody on the phone who said, Wack, I know about the debt, I'ma cover it. Bro gonna get paid. It was a real debt. This ain't, see, extortion is when you go and making a motherfucker pay you.
Right.
If a motherfucker got a real debt with you, owe you some real money, I just got off the phone with a motherfucker owe me $10,000. Where my money at? Every time I see you, every chance I get, I'm at you by my, this is real money. I can show giving you this money. Motherfucker, that ain't extortion. So at the end of the day, Future's never gonna say that.
Right. It's too player.
But nah, listen, you are collecting a debt on behalf of somebody else. This is not your money. This is not your money whatsoever. You are enforcing violence or attempting to enforce violence in a federal building, bruh. Like, are we being for real here? Like, is nobody catching this or what? Like, this guy, something up with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but something up with this guy. Let's go.
No, he know he owed the dude.
Oh, okay.
And then he didn't even pay the debt. Future didn't pay the debt. I know who paid the debt.
Yeah.
Because I know who was on the phone. I know who sent the wire. Right? So this is not extortion. It's not, they put it in there, it was a matter of respect. Again, I don't know if they have some other shit going on, but I know Big U and his homies, nobody touch Future. Now we had this little dumb dude, Doughboy, whoever the fuck he is, talking about what he know, what couldn't have happened. Did you know about a fucking Doughboy in 2014?
Doughboy, oh, that Doughboy, not our Doughboy.
Did you know about, yeah, like nigga, you wasn't even nowhere fucking around, bro. And this is not the Future of today.
Right.
So when you think about why would Future, this runs in the Future of today.
Right. This is regular.
Yeah, Future of the day, you probably ain't gonna catch at no regular airport.
Right.
You private. But again, it was just a conversation. He never got touched. Was his debt paid? Was his debt paid? It absolutely got paid.
Right.
Was.
Yeah, but why you couldn't just say that from the jump? You made this whole crazy story, you know what I'm saying, that the feds believe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? You ran down, you chased them, Big U held Sierra hostage, you know, while you chased them all the way down to the end of the earth. You know, like, let's be for real. Like, this is nasty work, y'all. Like, this the nastiest of the nasties right here, man. You know, and no accountability shown on this guy's behalf, no remorse. You feel me? Just a bunch of cleanup, you know, a bunch of PR tactics, you know what I'm saying, to get back in the good graces of the internet streets, you feel me? Cause it's looking like he working. It's looking like he cooperating in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, some form, some fashion. You know, him even throwing that story out there just gives me like, why would you even say this? What was your intentions of bringing this to the light, saying this? Like, why? It don't make sense if we know the police is watching. He know for sure the feds was watching. So that's what made me think he was always working or giving tips or, you know how they do it, man. They do it in a slick way. Third party, he know about it all. Probably. He know about all the third party cooperation. Because this guy right here, it just don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the deflection is real. I just pay attention, man. Please pay attention because the deflection is real. And then that's what I'm saying. He keeps on talking about it was just a conversation. Why exaggerate that? Why exaggerate if it was just a conversation? You know, this guy is an actor, bro. You know, and I believe he is the battery behind loose cannon now. We can all agree, even though I knew it, but now hopefully everybody else can see. This guy is crazy.
Just you gotta pay because you in LA? Absolutely not.
In short, though, why are these new charges getting added? Is this just the product of them like speaking to more informants and shit?
Well, see, y'all gotta understand. You got charges, and you got overt acts. Overt acts is just like they talking about your character. They're trying to establish you're capable of this shit.
Right.
They were trying to do. But the funny part about it is, I made it clear that Big U stayed back. So what you talking about? He stayed back. Now we got Munchie B, who's been on the rampage.
He's really on your ass.
Oh man, so let me. I'm gonna give people this math.
Okay.
His thing is the B team, the B team, the B team.
B team, elite team.
Right? Okay.
Say it loud. Say it.
So
loud.
let's do the math. Okay. Can I do the math?
Do the math, sure.
Munchie B. I'm a pretty smart guy. Now, when it comes to you and the B team made sure your ass can't see. This a fact.
Mic drop.
The B team made sure you can't see. You can't see no more because of the B team. So what I'm saying is this. Listen, bro, my claim to fame is not the fucking B team. That was my claim to incarceration.
Right.
Poverty, struggle. That is not my claim to fame, Munchie.
That is your claim to fame. You the big power rule. You supposed to be the biggest. You supposed to be the biggest of the power rules. You feel me? Now you don't wanna. Now that ain't your claim to fame. Cause on power rule, you this, you that, you this. Come on.
You were 10 years old when I paroled out of prison. You get what I'm saying? When I paroled, you were He's born in 89, I paroled in 99. Brother, Wack don't hang out with the gangbangers, bro. It's just not what I do.
But you were gonna go to the verses, but then your car wouldn't work?
No, I mean, I was supposed to be in there, and, you know, I sent you all the shit.
You showed me the conversation with the game about your car.
Yeah, he wanted to use my car, so it wasn't a problem, right? And I spent down there $7,000 because the car had been sitting. Just doing shit I can show you, going to get the motherfucker registered. You know, everything I had to do. You know, you got hydraulics running through it. And the night before, we just kind of took it on the test drive. It was perfect. And then I lost it. One of my dumps just fell on me.
Yeah?
So I got motherfuckers. If you look at it, you'll see I got motherfuckers at midnight, 1 in the morning. I sent you the shit to get it right all day that day. Once it got like, I cussed dude out today. He called me back today for some work. I said, you bitch ass, you didn't even get the car done in time. Cause you know what I'm saying? You know, that was all his work, but.
Excuses on why he didn't show up to the YG in game versus. He couldn't get the car done in time. Game needed the car. Why would he show up without the car? You know what I'm saying? He cussing out the mechanics. It's the mechanics' fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Pay attention. He gonna throw everybody else under the bus except him.
I can go wherever I want to go. Munchie B wasn't even there.
Right. But do you think that if you went there would have been some heated
shit.
combos?
There wouldn't have been shit.
Definitely some people that you don't like.
It doesn't matter. Everywhere I go into places like that is always people that may not like me, right?
Yeah.
But this is how the math go. They got their people and I got my people, right? It may not even be out of respect to me. It might be, but it may not be, but it might be out of respect to who with me, right? Because this is what everybody understands. This real shit. Wack100 is capable of doing things Munchie B can't. It's just a fact. And I know what other people's capable of. So if we go into this place to where we got this event, and again, my only was gonna go is because Game wanted to use my card.
Let's be real.
It wasn't my business. It wasn't I didn't set that up. I didn't make a dime out of that situation. So when Game said I need to use the whip, okay, cool, I gotta be there. My whip is a very expensive whip.
Yeah.
I'd have just told him no if that was the case.
I don't think anybody would have done anything. Let's be serious.
Listen. What dude got to understand, and this is a dude that never been around me, and it was crazy. This is a dude that cannot hold his own nowhere where he's at. If he don't got people with him, he can't defend himself. But he talks and runs his mouth as if he won't nobody like pay him some attention. This is a dude that's blind. And you get mad and upset at him, but I'll be having to speak on it, bro. Like, motherfuckers got eyes and ears everywhere. He moves wide open. He does a lot of dumb, stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? You can't be blind. And, he gangbanging, so we say. Sloppy drunk. You ever seen me up here drunk? We just seen this nigga drunk, pants falling down. So
you don't get drunk up here anymore.
No, it doesn't matter. This is his shit, right? And you're live. Look, Adam, this is a very dangerous thing when you're live.
Yeah.
Because now it ain't even about the building. You know that motherfucker sit wherever you want and just watch the live go off and watch. But this is a dude, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of the teams. Let's get this right. Wack don't wake up. I got businesses and companies. I got families and real friends. Like, bro, I don't.
Bro, this guy right here, oh my God. Oh, I got family and friends. I got real businesses. I don't care about no teams, B team, C team. I don't care about none of that. Now you don't care, but you be in everybody's business politicking and being nosy and trying to set people up and trying to put people in trick bags. You wrong. Worry about yourself then. If you worry about your businesses and all that, worry about that. Stop speaking on politics. Stop speaking on stuff that you ain't got nothing to be involved in. It don't make no sense. It's not adding up. That's how I know we all know you full of it.
I don't give a fuck about hanging out with no gangbangers, but the gangbangers I want to hang around.
But it would be good to see a lot of people that you probably haven't seen.
It's not. Okay, listen, bro. When I'm looking at these stages, this real shit. I see a lot of snakes. See, one thing about Wack, because I'm the Valley dude, they all come to me and tell me everything. So when I see this dude shaking this dude's hand, but you the one said this about this dude, and this dude, I know you did this to this dude, but he don't know, and I'm watching the stage, I'm laughing. This dude, you's a rat, you got paperwork on you. I'm laughing at the stage, but this is what the streets is.
And this is why he can't go to the verses. This is why he can't show up to the verses. This the reason why. Cause he calling everybody snitches, rats. He claiming he got everybody's secrets and all this. Well, show up. They want you to show up and say this same stuff to their face. That's what y'all not understanding. Everything that he's saying right here on how he's saying it, he won't say to them niggas' face at all. You know what I'm saying? So go pull up and pop it. And this is why he couldn't pull up to the YG and game versus. This is why he didn't and he wouldn't. He wasn't there. It would have been a squabble after squabble. He know it.
I know it because, I'm in tune, but I'm not in tune. A lot of shit I don't want to know, but they bring to me anyway. You get what I'm saying? But they need to know, hey, look, nigga, I'm 49 years old. Nigga, I'm chasing a whole nother type of bag.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. A complete...
I'm online doing totally different shit. I don't give a fuck about a picnic, a baseball game. I don't give a fuck about none of the business unless it's my business. Now, if it's Wack business, Wack in the building.
Right.
Other than that, I don't look like it's not for dude to be at his age, well, you know, I get it. The nigga blind, that's all he know. Right? I get it, right? But for some of these dudes to be at their age, right? The only motherfucker in there that I respect 100% is King Frog, because he don't never change up. That's Game Big Homie Frog, right? He don't never, but everybody else, I know, and we all do the same shit, Adam.
Yeah.
Laugh and shake each other hand, knowing we done said something about a motherfucker, knowing this nigga's dirty, knowing it's that, but because we're here, we're not gonna say nothing about it.
I mean, he really just shows his character time and time again, right? It shows that you're a snake, you're conniving, you're a coward. You know what I'm saying? These guys are still amongst each other, dealing with their head up, dealing with their issues, whatever. You know, they still amongst each other. You can't go amongst these people. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it separates you from, okay, why you can't go around these people? Hey, you supposed to be a power rule. You supposed to be a G2 though. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be blending in right in. Nah, you don't go around because you just said too much stuff and you're going to be held accountable once you get in that realm. So you know you didn't talk too much to where you can't even come around, so you got to stand on it. That's exactly what's going on right now. This is nasty work. Let's go.
You get what I'm saying? So don't ever expect me, nigga. I mastered the 48 laws of power as a pup. Sun Tzu, the art of war as a pup. The spook that sat at the door, Solidaire Brothers. You're never gonna catch me where you want me to be.
So you're saying in that environment in which it's the most obvious environment for somebody to get at you, you're coming super on point.
It's not even about get at me. It's about, for one, I'm not going nowhere where I feel like it's gonna be a war.
Yeah.
Because if it's war, then you use that location to execute your ops. You don't come in, you play the perimeter.
Right.
I don't believe that was that type of look. A bunch of homies was looking for me. Called me, Wack, you here, Paul, where you at? This, that, another. I was so stressed out and tired with that car, I didn't even watch it when it was on. I didn't see it till 11 o'clock. I watched your channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't even watch it when it was on. I'd heard you, or maybe, I don't know if you told me on the text, you might just live stream the shit.
Yeah.
So I went to No Jumper feeling like you did it, so that's why I watched it.
So what did you think of the versus battle overall?
Yeah, I'm over it. This guy right here, like I say, he just shows his true character time and time again, you know? All that backbiting, you know, backpedaling, you know, it just don't amuse me. It don't entertain me. Like I said, I just point out the flaws. I just point out the real. You feel me? This guy, you know, he likes to point out everybody else flaws, everybody else, but he the main sucker, you know, but he just good at this loud talk, this rah-rah, having that voice. That's why they need to be an actor. Dude should be an actor, you know, really have a script for this. But yeah, as you can see, he makes all the excuses in the world to flex on the whole Future thing. You know, Big U wasn't there. They don't know where he got that from. He's saying Big U homie is telling that's on the case, blaming it on him. Not only that, you feel me? Munchie B, he's coming from Munchie B. You know, comparing himself to Munchie B. He could do things Munchie B can't. You know, but yeah, I think Munchie B just pointing out, homie, you not elite B team, and like you said, I'm not worried about no teams, but it confuses the public because you be big power ruling on power rule, but you won't go pull up with the power rules. You know what I'm saying? Like it's confusing us. You won't pull up in your hood. You won't, you know what I'm saying? You don't, bro. We don't even see you put nobody on, do nothing for no power rules as of right now. Like who has he put on? Who has he opened the door for? You feel me? So it's just like, stop saying power rule then. Like, you know, at this point, you got to keep power rule out your mouth. You wouldn't even pull up to the most blood power rule function on earth, the verses. You made this is all type of excuses on why you didn't go. You was better off putting up in the parking lot acting like you was really up in there. Just trolling. You know they was going to be on you for that. But it just proves like you're not really like that in real life. You're not really, when you're amongst them type of people. Like I said, when it comes to like the real killers, the real gangsters, Wack has marked himself out that circle, right? And he won't come around them no more because he talk too much and he's gonna be held accountable, right? So he wants to stay in the good graces of all these other people though. Birdman's, the record execs, these people, these streamer people, you know what I'm saying? He want to be in the good graces of these people. He has finally crossed over to where he feel like he don't need no more. That's why he's talking crazy. That's why he says this stuff. Or he's really the police. It could be either or. I don't get it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this content right here. Y'all let me know. Is Wack tripping once again? Is he overdoing it? Is he working? Is he deflecting? What y'all think, man? Y'all hop in the comments right now. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already become a member, turn on your notifications, tap that bell, smash that like button, follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Stay tuned for more Rockstar Reacts right here on Smut Free TV.